Welcome back to your math remote learning. This is your function and relations remote learning PowerPoint instruction. This is something that we have already done in class, but I would like for us to review this lesson for your benefit. So to begin, just a quick review of what we already know about these vocab, because this is important. Our relation is between two variables, x and y, and is a set of ordered pairs. And we do know what an ordered pair is. And if you're not sure, it's right there for you. X values are inputs, domain, and independent variables, and Y values are the outputs in the range and the dependent variables. Please pause this video if you need to get this information down. Write this if you don't remember it, okay? I know you guys don't have your binders, so write this down if you need it, all right? So the first example we have here are these ordered pairs. These ordered pairs here, which numbers are the domain and range or the input output? What is the domain? Which numbers are the domains? Take a few seconds, look at it, and which numbers are the range? Correct. The domains are all the x's, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the ranges are the y's, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0. And looking at this map here, which 4, -4, -5, 0, 9, and -1, -2, and 7. What is the domain and what is the range? The inputs are the domains, 4, -5, 0, 9, and -1, and the outputs are the range. Okay. And the vertical line test. This is the test that you use to see if a function is if a if a function is a if a graph is a function. Okay, so to see if the pencil, if you move it from left to right, if it crosses more than one point, it's called the vertical line test or the pencil test. So would this graph be a function? So if you follow the screen, the pencil should only hit one point at a time on that line, at a time. Okay, so yes, this one is a function because as you can see, it hit 1 point at a time, not 2 points. So this one here, it hit 1 here, but it hit 1, 2 here. So it makes this graph not a function because it hit 2 points in the center. Okay. So looking at a real life word problem, Mr. Landry is driving to his hometown. It takes 4 hours to get there. The distance he travels at any time t is represented by the function d equals 55t. His average time is 55 miles per hour. So at the end, look, what is the independent variable? The independent variable is the time that he drives. It is the time that he drives. The independent variable is something that could stand alone. So the time that he drives is what can be by itself. And the dependent variable is the total distance. So the total distance depends on the time that he takes to drive. You can't find the total distance without the time that he takes to drive. Okay, just remember that. So Johnny bought at most 10 tickets to a concert for him and his friends. The cost of each ticket was $12.50. Complete the table. So if you complete the table, knowing how many, so $12.50 per ticket. So for one friend it's $12.50. For two friends it's $25. For 3 friends, it's $37.50. So if you continue on with that pattern as we discussed, for 4 friends, add $12.50 to that, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you look at those x values once again are the domains. Awesome. And so you add $12.50 each time. So for 4 friends, it's 50. For 5 friends, it's $62.50. For 6 friends, it's $75. 7 friends, $87.50. Continue the pattern, adding $12.50 each time. Okay? So what is the independent variable? The independent variable, exactly, the number of tickets he has to buy. The dependent variable is the cost, because the cost depends on the number of tickets he has to buy. Okay, now here we go. Here's where these function notation and these rules come in again. Given g of x equals -3 and finding g of negative x, okay, -2. If the rule is g of -2, okay, or g of x equals x minus 3, and g of -2, what you're going to do is plug in -2 in for x, okay? And you would rewrite this equation like this, because the function of x now is -2. So you would keep this -2, and now -2 minus 3 is -5. And there we go. Okay, moving on. Oh. Okay, now so now f of x equal 2x plus 5, where the the function of x is 3. So you take a few minutes and you write that out and you solve that. Okay, or a few seconds. So you have f of 3 equals 2 of 3 plus 5. And if you were to solve this out, you would have f of 3 equals 6 plus 5, and then the function of 3 equals 11. Okay? And your last practice question, this one includes an exponent for you. And you can write this out. H of -4 equals -4 squared plus 3. And -4 squared, if you put that in a calculator, you would probably get -16. However, please remember, a negative times a negative is positive. So please do not follow what the calculators say. This is where your knowledge of negatives and positives must come in. Trust your brain. So negative times negative is positive. So this has to be 16 plus 3. So the h of -4 equals 19. Okay? So once again, functions, 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 functions. Functions are inputs, outputs, domains, ranges, independent and dependent variables. You must be able to please pause this slideshow if you need to write things down, take notes, attend the Zooms, ask questions, come see me if you need to. I am available starting on May 11th from 10:30 to 1:30. The practices are interactive. I've done something different. They're not paper pencil. You don't have to print nothing out. They are more interactive so that you guys can do them from your phones, from your tablets, whatever you need to do. So please, please, please complete your assignments. Stay safe, stay home, and let me know if you guys need any assistance. I am available. I am here for you. Anything that you need, please let me know. Okay. I look forward to seeing your progress. I look forward to speaking with you. I look forward to seeing you do all your work. Thank you and be safe and have an awesome weekend. Have a good one.